Stop worrying. The things that weigh heavily on your heart, the things that cause you sleepless nights, the struggles that feel never-ending, let go of them. In this December, in this very moment, God is working in your life in ways you cannot yet see. It may seem like nothing is changing, but I tell you, the universe is aligning itself to bless you. You have been heard, and change is on the way. When you worry, you're allowing fear to control your thoughts and actions. But I urge you to shift your focus. Understand that your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. Whatever you focus on expands. The more you focus on your challenges, the more those challenges will appear in your life. But when you choose to trust, to believe in something greater, then the miracle begins. God has not forgotten you. You may feel isolated or discouraged, but your thoughts are the key to unlocking the life you desire. God has already provided all that you need. Everything is already here. Your thoughts, your feelings, your faith, all are channels through which divine energy flows, manifesting your desires into reality. You are the creator of your experience, and the time has come to stop living in the shadows of doubt and uncertainty. Now close your eyes for a moment and feel the presence of God. Imagine yourself living the life you've always dreamed of, surrounded by peace, abundance, and love. Hold that image in your mind and do not let it go. See yourself living in the fullness of God's plan. Trust that it is already done. This December, God is asking you to believe, to trust in the unseen, and to release the burden of worry. You may not know how it will happen, but that's the beauty of it. You don't need to know how. All you need is to believe that it's already done. Your faith in this divine process will allow you to see doors open, opportunities manifest, and your life transformed in ways that defy logic and reason. Every challenge you face, every worry that seems insurmountable, is simply an opportunity for growth. When you let go of the need to control and trust in God's plan, the universe will rearrange itself for you. Your circumstances will shift, and you will stand in awe of what is about to unfold. You are a co-creator with God, and your life is changing as we speak. This December, I challenge you to change your mindset. Stop worrying, start believing. Trust that God is moving mountains on your behalf, and soon you will see the results. When you stop doubting and start trusting, you will watch in wonder as God changes your life in ways you never thought possible. Let go of worry and trust in God's plan. This simple statement holds immense power, for it speaks to the core of our human experience. We are all faced with challenges, with moments when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear. It is easy in these moments to allow worry to take hold of us. We begin to question the path we are on, doubting our abilities, and fearing that the outcomes we desire will never come to fruition. We become overwhelmed by our circumstances, losing sight of the bigger picture, and forgetting that there is a divine plan unfolding in our lives. Worry is a natural response to uncertainty, but it is also one of the most unproductive emotions we can experience. It often clouds our judgment, distorts our perceptions, and causes us to focus on the worst-case scenario. We find ourselves consumed by what-ifs, imagining all the things that could go wrong, and in doing so, we lose the ability to see the possibility of things going right. We forget that worry does not change anything, it only drains our energy and distracts us from the solutions that are already available to us. When we worry, we are essentially telling ourselves that we do not trust the process of life. We are doubting that things will work out in our favor, and in doing so, we are disconnecting ourselves from the very source of support and guidance that can help us overcome our difficulties. But the truth is that life has an inherent flow, a rhythm that is guided by a higher power. There is a plan for each of us, a purpose that is greater than our current circumstances, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. To trust in God's plan means to believe that there is a divine order to everything that happens in our lives. It means understanding that the challenges we face are not random or meaningless, but rather are part of a greater design meant to help us grow, learn, and become the person we are meant to be. When we let go of worry and trust in this plan, we are opening ourselves up to the possibility of miracles, of things unfolding in ways that we could never have imagined. Trusting in God's plan requires us to release control. This is often the hardest part because we are conditioned to believe that we must always be in control of our lives, that we must plan every step and anticipate every obstacle. We believe that if we do not have everything figured out, we will fail. But the truth is that the more we try to control, the more we create resistance in our lives. We are not in control of everything that happens to us, and it is only when we accept this reality that we can experience peace. God's plan does not always unfold in ways that we expect. In fact, it often takes us down paths that we would never have chosen for ourselves. We may face detours, setbacks, or delays that cause us to question our faith. But it is precisely in these moments that our trust is tested. We must remember that God sees the bigger picture, and what may seem like a setback is often a step forward in disguise. Our growth comes not from avoiding challenges, but from facing them with trust and faith. When we trust in God's plan, we are also trusting in ourselves. We are trusting that we have the strength, wisdom, and resilience to navigate whatever comes our way. We are trusting that we are exactly where we need to be, even if we do not fully understand why. This trust allows us to let go of the fear and doubt that so often hold us back. It allows us to take risks, to step outside of our comfort zone, and to embrace the unknown with confidence. Letting go of worry and trusting in God's plan is a practice, not a one-time decision. It is something that we must do every day, sometimes every moment. We must remind ourselves that we are not alone in this journey, and that we are supported by a higher power that loves and cares for us. We must replace our worries with gratitude, focusing on the blessings that are already present in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. When we focus on gratitude, we shift our energy from fear to faith, from lack to abundance. In moments of doubt, we must remember that worry does not serve us. It does not solve our problems, nor does it make us stronger. What strengthens us is trust, the unwavering belief that everything is working out for our highest good. This trust allows us to release our attachments to outcomes and surrender to the divine timing of our lives. It allows us to trust that the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances will come into our lives at exactly the right time. Trusting in God's plan is not always easy, but it is always worth it. It is the path that leads to peace, to fulfillment, and to the life we were meant to live. When we let go of worry, we create space for miracles to unfold. We open ourselves up to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new ways of being. We begin to see that the challenges we face are not obstacles to our happiness, but opportunities for growth. As we release our grip on worry, we also release our attachment to the need for things to happen in a particular way. We no longer have to force outcomes or make things happen on our own. Instead, we trust that the universe is working in our favor, and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This shift in mindset is transformative. It allows us to move through life with greater ease, with more joy, and with a deeper sense of purpose. Trusting in God's plan does not mean that we will never face difficulties, nor does it mean that we will always get what we want when we want it. It means that we trust the process, that we trust that even in the darkest moments, there is a divine purpose at work. It means that we trust that everything we experience is leading us to where we need to be. It means that we trust that we are loved, supported, and guided every step of the way. So let go of worry. Trust that God has a plan for you, a plan that is greater than anything you could have ever imagined. Trust that everything you are going through is leading you to something beautiful. When you choose to trust, you release the burden of fear, and you open yourself up to the blessings that are waiting for you. Your life is unfolding perfectly, and all you have to do is trust. Your mind is a powerful tool for manifesting change. It is the driving force behind everything you experience in life, from the smallest daily occurrences to the most significant events. Most people are unaware of just how much influence they have over their lives through their thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. The reality you experience is, in many ways, a reflection of what you hold in your mind. If you can harness the power of your thoughts and direct them towards positive change, you can transform your circumstances in ways that seem almost magical. At the core of every manifestation is the understanding that thoughts create reality. This is not a new concept, yet it remains one of the most profound truths we can embrace. Your mind, like a garden, is constantly planting seeds, ideas, emotions, desires, and beliefs. Whether you are conscious of it or not, these seeds grow and take shape, eventually producing the fruits of your life's experiences. If you cultivate positive thoughts, those thoughts will give birth to positive outcomes. Conversely, if your mind is consumed with fear, doubt, or negativity, those same energies will manifest as obstacles in your life. The mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It does not know the difference between an actual event or something you vividly visualize. When you focus on a particular thought or image, your mind creates the experience of it as though it were already true. This is why visualization is such a powerful tool. When you imagine yourself living your dream life, your mind believes that you are already living that life. It begins to work towards making it a reality, aligning your thoughts, actions, and circumstances in ways that bring you closer to that vision. You have the ability to create the life you desire by shifting your thoughts and beliefs. If you want to manifest a better job, a loving relationship, improved health, or financial abundance, you must first align your thoughts with those desires. The key is to think as though those desires have already been fulfilled. This shift in perspective is what begins to unlock the magic of manifestation. By visualizing your success, by feeling the emotions of having already achieved what you desire, you are sending powerful signals to the universe that you are ready for that reality. But the power of your mind goes beyond just thinking positively. It also involves belief. Belief is the foundation upon which your thoughts stand. You can think positive thoughts all day long, but if you do not believe that what you desire is possible, your mind will not be able to bring it into being. Belief is what energizes your thoughts and propels them into action. It is the fuel that drives the manifestation process. This is why it is so important to cultivate self-belief and trust in your own abilities. When you believe in yourself and your potential, you are aligning your mind with the universal laws of abundance and possibility. Your mind is also connected to the power of emotions. Emotions are like the magnets that draw your desires to you. When you feel excited, joyful, grateful, or hopeful about your goals, you are sending out energetic vibrations that attract similar frequencies back to you. This is why emotional energy is so important in the manifestation process. Positive emotions amplify the power of your thoughts, making them more magnetic and impactful. When you can feel the joy of having already achieved your desires, your emotions send out a signal to the universe, drawing those experiences into your life. This is why it is so important to cultivate emotions that match the feelings you want to experience. If you want love, joy, or peace, you must first feel those emotions within yourself. One of the greatest challenges people face when it comes to manifesting change is overcoming limiting beliefs. These are the thoughts and beliefs that tell you that you are not worthy, that your desires are impossible, or that you do not deserve success. Limiting beliefs often stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or the opinions of others. They are ingrained in our subconscious minds and can have a powerful impact on the reality we create. However, these beliefs are not set in stone. Just as you have the power to shape your reality through your thoughts, you also have the power to change your beliefs. Changing limiting beliefs requires awareness and conscious effort. The first step is to identify the beliefs that are holding you back. Once you become aware of these beliefs, you can begin to challenge them. Ask yourself if they are truly yours, if they are based on facts, or if they are merely old patterns that no longer serve you. Replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, if you believe that you are not worthy of success, replace that thought with the belief that you are deserving of all the abundance and love that life has to offer. By consistently replacing limiting beliefs with positive affirmations, you begin to rewire your subconscious mind, and over time, those new beliefs will shape your reality. Your mind also has the ability to focus on what you want, rather than what you don't want. Often people are so consumed with worry, fear, and doubt that they focus on the things they want to avoid, rather than focusing on the things they desire. This constant focus on the negative creates more of the same. If you want to manifest change, you must train your mind to focus on the positive outcomes you wish to create. Every time a fearful thought or negative belief arises, consciously replace it with a thought of gratitude, abundance, or success. The more you focus on what you want, the more your mind will begin to shift towards those outcomes, aligning you with the energy of your desires. The mind is also incredibly powerful when it comes to creating habits and behaviors that support your goals. If you want to change your life, you must first change your daily thoughts and actions. Your habits, both conscious and unconscious, shape your reality. If you want to manifest something different, you must begin by taking different actions. This requires a shift in mindset. Begin to think of yourself as the person who has already achieved your desires and take actions that align with that identity. If you want to be healthier, for example, begin to adopt habits that reflect a healthy lifestyle. If you want to be more successful in your career, start acting as if you already have the success you seek. The power of your mind is limitless. You can change your life by simply changing the way you think. When you align your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with your desires, you begin to open the door to infinite possibilities. Your mind has the ability to manifest anything you desire, whether it is health, wealth, love, or success. But the key is to believe in your own power, trust in the process, and remain focused on what you want rather than what you fear. By mastering your mind, you can create the life you have always dreamed of and experience the transformation that you seek. At the core of faith in the unseen is the understanding that there is more to life than meets the eye. What we see, touch, or experience with our physical senses is only a small fraction of the greater reality. Beyond the physical realm lies an invisible force that governs everything, shaping the outcomes of our lives in ways we cannot always perceive. This unseen force is not separate from us, but is intricately woven into the fabric of our existence. Faith allows us to connect with this invisible power, to trust in it, and to believe that it is actively working in our favor, even when we cannot see the results immediately. When we place our faith in the unseen, we step out of the realm of doubt and limitation and enter into a space of possibility. It is easy to be influenced by what we can see, the circumstances, the challenges, the struggles that confront us in our daily lives. However, these external conditions are not the final truth. The truth lies in the unseen, in the potential for change, growth, and transformation that exists beyond the surface level. Faith opens our eyes to this deeper reality. It is the lens through which we begin to see not just the obstacles before us, but the opportunities that lie within them. This is why faith in the unseen brings transformation. It is not about ignoring the challenges or pretending that life is free from difficulty. Instead, faith empowers us to see beyond those challenges to the transformative potential they hold. It gives us the ability to understand that everything, even the most difficult of circumstances, can serve as a stepping stone toward greater growth. Through faith, we can tap into the deeper wisdom and guidance that is always available to us, even when we do not understand how or why things are happening. We trust that there is a greater plan at work, a plan that is leading us toward our highest good. Faith in the unseen is also the foundation of our ability to manifest change in our lives. We live in a world that often emphasizes what we can see, measure, and prove. But the process of manifestation begins in the realm of the unseen. Before anything can manifest in the physical world, it must first exist in the realm of thought, belief, and emotion. This is where faith becomes essential. Faith is the energy that fuels our desires. It is the belief that what we want to create is possible, even if we cannot yet see how it will unfold. When we trust in the unseen, we give life to our desires. We send out a signal to the universe that we believe in the possibility of our dreams, even when they are still in their infancy, unseen and unformed. This act of faith is not always easy. It requires patience, trust, and persistence. It can be difficult to hold on to faith when we cannot see immediate results. The world around us may tell us that it is impossible, that the odds are stacked against us, or that our dreams are unrealistic. But faith in the unseen allows us to look beyond the current moment, to see the bigger picture, and to believe in the ultimate success of our vision. It is the ability to stay grounded in the belief that our desires are already on their way, even when we cannot yet see the signs of their arrival. Faith in the unseen is also a transformative force because it shifts the way we relate to challenges and adversity. When we face obstacles, it is easy to become discouraged and overwhelmed. But faith enables us to shift our perspective. Instead of viewing obstacles as barriers, we begin to see them as opportunities for growth. Faith helps us trust that even when things are not going according to plan, the unseen forces are still at work behind the scenes, guiding us toward our ultimate good. It gives us the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. Another powerful aspect of faith in the unseen is that it empowers us to create a new reality. When we begin to trust in the unseen, we are no longer bound by the limitations of our current circumstances. We are no longer confined to what we can see or measure with our physical senses. We start to understand that the world we see is simply a reflection of our inner state, our beliefs, our thoughts, our feelings. By shifting our faith to the unseen, we begin to shift our inner world, and in doing so, we begin to transform our external reality. What we believe in the unseen realm has the power to manifest in the physical world. Faith in the unseen is not just about believing in what we cannot see, it is about believing in the unseen potential within ourselves. It is the belief that we have the power to create the life we desire, that we are worthy of success, happiness, and abundance, even when we cannot see how it will happen. This is where true transformation begins. When we have faith in our own potential, we tap into an unlimited source of creative power. We become the creators of our own reality, no longer waiting for circumstances to change, but taking the reins of our lives and shaping them according to our vision. The act of faith, of trusting in the unseen, is an act of surrender. It is the willingness to let go of control, to trust that there is a greater plan unfolding, even when we cannot understand it in the moment. This surrender does not mean passivity or resignation. It means aligning ourselves with the flow of life, with the guidance of the unseen forces that are always at work in our lives. It means releasing the need to know every step of the journey and trusting that we are being led in the right direction. When we embrace faith in the unseen, we allow ourselves to step into the unknown with confidence and courage. We no longer wait for the perfect conditions or for the right moment. Instead, we trust that the unseen forces are always working in our favor. We trust that even when we cannot see the way forward, we are being guided to the right place at the right time. This faith is what allows us to transform our lives. It is the foundation upon which all miracles are built. The unseen is not a void or an absence, but a realm full of infinite possibilities, waiting to be shaped by our belief. God has already provided all you need. This statement holds a profound truth that can shift the way we live our lives, the way we perceive our circumstances, and the way we approach our dreams. It is a realization that everything we require for success, happiness, and fulfillment has already been made available to us, even before we ask for it or realize we need it. This truth is woven into the very fabric of existence, and it is up to us to tap into this divine provision and trust that it is already ours. When we speak of God's provision, it is essential to understand that it goes beyond material things. Yes, this provision includes the physical and material resources we may need: food, shelter, clothing, and money, but it is so much more than that. It encompasses everything that sustains us and helps us thrive. It includes the spiritual strength to face challenges, the wisdom to make sound decisions, the love to heal broken hearts, and the inner peace that keeps us grounded during turbulent times. The provision of God is comprehensive, holistic, and all-encompassing, meant to meet our needs in every area of life, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. The idea that God has already provided everything we need invites us to step into a state of trust. When we begin to embrace this concept, we realize that we are not constantly searching for something that is absent. We are not in a perpetual state of lack or longing. Instead, we understand that all we require is already present, waiting to be recognized and tapped into. This realization brings a deep sense of peace, because it allows us to stop chasing after things, stop striving in a frantic, anxious way, and begin to align ourselves with what is already there. One of the greatest challenges we face is the belief in scarcity, the idea that there is not enough. We may look at our circumstances, our bank accounts, our relationships, or our health, and feel as though we are lacking something vital. This feeling of scarcity can lead to fear, doubt, and anxiety. However, when we come to the realization that God has already provided everything we need, we begin to see life through a different lens. We shift from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. We start to understand that God, in His infinite wisdom and love, has already set the stage for us to thrive. The abundance is already there, whether we can see it with our eyes or not. God's provision is not limited by our current situation. It does not depend on the size of our bank account or the number of people in our lives. It is a divine, limitless supply that exists beyond the physical realm. Often we become fixated on what we can see in front of us, but God's provision is not restricted to the physical world. It transcends the material and reaches into the unseen realm. When we trust in this provision, we align ourselves with the divine flow. And it is through this alignment that we begin to manifest the abundance God has already set aside for us. Part of understanding that God has already provided all you need is recognizing that our desires, our dreams, and our goals are not random. They are not accidents or coincidences. The dreams that stir within our hearts are a reflection of the divine plan that has already been set in motion. The desires you have are not just wishes or fantasies. They are a part of your divine purpose, and God has already provided everything necessary for you to fulfill them. The resources, the opportunities, and the people you need to bring your dreams to fruition are already in place, even if they are not immediately visible to you. This knowledge frees us from the need to constantly seek or chase after external things. Instead of feeling as though we must fight to obtain what we need, we begin to rest in the assurance that it is already ours. This does not mean that we stop taking action or that we become passive in our lives. On the contrary, it means that we act from a place of confidence and trust. We take inspired action, knowing that we are being guided by a divine force that is already setting everything up for us. We act in faith, trusting that every step we take is leading us closer to the manifestation of the provision that has already been made. This divine provision also includes our spiritual growth and transformation. As we journey through life, there will inevitably be moments when we feel challenged, tested, or uncertain. In these moments, it is essential to remember that God has already provided everything we need to overcome any challenge we face. The strength to persevere, the wisdom to make the right choices, and the courage to move forward are all part of God's provision. Even in moments of hardship, we are not abandoned or left alone to fend for ourselves. We are supported by an unseen force that is constantly providing for us, guiding us and leading us toward the best version of ourselves. One of the key aspects of realizing that God has already provided all you need is the importance of trusting in His timing. Many of us become impatient when we do not see the immediate results of our efforts. We want things to happen quickly, and we may become frustrated when they do not unfold as we expect. But when we trust that God has already provided what we need, we also trust in His timing. We understand that there is a greater plan at work, and that the right people, resources, and opportunities will appear at the perfect time. When we align ourselves with this divine timing, we release the need to control every aspect of our lives and allow things to unfold as they are meant to. It is also important to recognize that God's provision is not just about receiving, but also about giving. When we understand that we have been provided for, it naturally follows that we are called to share what we have with others. The abundance that has been given to us is not meant to be hoarded or kept to ourselves. Instead, we are invited to be conduits of that abundance, to share our resources, our love, and our wisdom with those around us. By giving, we participate in the flow of divine provision, and we open ourselves to receiving even more. This is the law of circulation. What we give flows back to us, often multiplied. Embracing the truth that God has already provided all you need brings a deep sense of gratitude. When we recognize the abundance that already exists in our lives, we become more aware of the blessings we may have previously taken for granted. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already have, and this shift in perspective opens the door to even more blessings. As we express gratitude for the provision that is already in our lives, we invite more of it to flow into our experience. When we truly internalize the understanding that God has already provided everything we need, we step into a new level of peace, trust, and abundance. We are no longer searching for what is already ours. Instead, we are living in the full awareness that we have been divinely provided for in every way. Our needs are met, our desires are fulfilled, and our journey is supported by an invisible hand that guides us every step of the way. Release control and trust in divine timing. This is one of the most liberating and transformative principles we can apply to our lives. In a world that often values control, certainty, and immediate results, it can be difficult to let go of the need to manage every aspect of our lives. Yet, when we learn to release control and trust in divine timing, we align ourselves with a deeper flow that transcends our understanding, opening doors to opportunities, growth, and fulfillment that we may never have imagined. At the heart of this principle is the understanding that there is a higher power, a divine force, guiding us through life. This force is beyond our comprehension, yet it works through us and around us to bring about our highest good. When we attempt to control every detail of our lives, we are essentially blocking the flow of this divine energy. We become so focused on our plans and timelines that we forget that there is a greater plan at work, one that is infinitely more precise, more harmonious, and more perfect than anything we could imagine. The desire to control is deeply ingrained in human nature. We often feel that if we can control the outcome of a situation, we will be safe, secure, and happy. The fear of the unknown, of uncertainty, can drive us to hold on tightly to our plans and to try to force things to happen on our terms. However, the more we try to control, the more we resist the natural flow of life, and this resistance only leads to stress, frustration, and disappointment. It is only when we let go of this need for control that we can begin to experience the peace, ease, and joy that comes from trusting in divine timing. Divine timing refers to the idea that everything happens when it is meant to happen. It is the understanding that there is an ideal time for everything, and that timing is often beyond our understanding. We may have desires, dreams, and goals, and we may want them to manifest immediately. But divine timing assures us that everything will unfold in its own perfect time. There is a rhythm to life, a natural order, and when we trust in that rhythm, we allow ourselves to be carried forward without struggle. The first step in releasing control and trusting in divine timing is to recognize that we are not alone in this journey. We are part of something much larger than ourselves. The universe, or whatever name we give to the divine, is constantly at work orchestrating events, people, and circumstances to bring about our highest good. Every experience we have, every person we meet, every opportunity that arises is a part of this divine plan. When we release control, we allow ourselves to be guided by this greater force, trusting that it knows what is best for us, even when we cannot see the full picture. One of the biggest obstacles to trusting divine timing is our attachment to a specific outcome. We have a tendency to set goals and timelines, and when things don't unfold as we expect, we become anxious or frustrated. We feel that we are doing something wrong, or that we are not moving fast enough. However, divine timing is not about controlling the outcome, it's about allowing the process to unfold naturally. It's about trusting that what is meant for us will come to us at the right time, and that we do not need to force anything. When we let go of our attachment to a specific outcome, we open ourselves up to unexpected blessings and opportunities that we could never have planned for. Trusting divine timing also means being patient. Patience is often one of the most difficult virtues to cultivate, especially in a world that demands instant results. We live in a culture that promotes the idea that success, happiness, and fulfillment should be achieved quickly. But the reality is that the most meaningful and lasting achievements in life take time. The process of growth, of transformation, of manifesting our desires is not always immediate. It requires patience, faith, and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. When we are patient, we allow space for things to unfold in their own time, without rushing or forcing them. In addition to patience, trusting divine timing requires surrender. Surrendering does not mean giving up or resigning ourselves to a passive life. It means releasing our need to control and trusting that there is a divine plan that is more perfect than anything we could create on our own. Surrendering is an act of faith, an acknowledgement that we do not have all the answers, and that we are willing to let go of our ego's desire to control the outcome. When we surrender, we allow life to flow through us rather than trying to force life to conform to our will. Another key aspect of releasing control and trusting in divine timing is cultivating mindfulness and presence in the moment. When we are consumed by the need to control the future, we miss the beauty and potential of the present moment. The present is where all of life is happening, where we can connect with our true selves, with others, and with the divine. When we are fully present, we are not worried about what is coming next, nor are we trying to manipulate our circumstances. We are simply experiencing life as it is, in its fullness and richness. Trusting divine timing means being fully present and allowing each moment to unfold without the pressure of trying to control it. There will inevitably be times in life when we feel uncertain or unsure of the next step. We may not know what the future holds, and this can create a sense of fear or anxiety. But when we trust in divine timing, we understand that even in these moments of uncertainty, we are exactly where we need to be. We do not need to have all the answers right now. Life is a journey, and sometimes the path ahead is not clear, but that doesn't mean we are lost. It simply means that we are being guided step by step in the right direction. Trusting divine timing allows us to move forward with confidence, knowing that each step we take is part of a greater plan. When we release control and trust in divine timing, we also begin to experience a deeper sense of peace. Our anxiety and stress begin to fade as we let go of the need to force things to happen. We no longer feel like we have to be in charge of every detail of our lives. Instead, we trust that life will unfold as it is meant to, and we allow ourselves to be carried by the current. This sense of peace comes from knowing that everything is working out for our highest good, even if we cannot see it in the moment. The best is yet to come, believe and receive. This simple yet profound statement carries a message of hope, faith, and anticipation. It reminds us that no matter where we are in life, no matter what challenges we may face, or how uncertain the future may seem, the best is always ahead of us. This belief is not based on wishful thinking, but on a deep understanding of the universal principles that govern our lives: the power of belief, the law of attraction, and the abundant nature of the universe. At the core of this belief is the idea that life is always in a state of becoming. We are always in the process of growth, expansion, and transformation. The current moment is not the final destination, it is simply a stepping stone to something greater. The idea that the best is yet to come speaks to the potential that exists within each of us, the untapped opportunities, and the dreams that have not yet manifested. It is a reminder that we are not limited by our past, our present circumstances, or the challenges we face. We are limited only by our ability to believe that something greater is on the horizon. Belief is the first step in receiving the best that life has to offer. When we believe that the best is yet to come, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. Our beliefs shape our perception of reality. If we believe that things will continue to improve, that we are worthy of abundance, and that our dreams can come true, then our actions, thoughts, and emotions will align with that belief. On the other hand, if we believe that life is stagnant, that we are stuck in our current situation, or that things will never get better, then we close ourselves off from the opportunities that are waiting for us. Belief is a powerful force that shapes our experience of life. It influences the decisions we make, the relationships we form, and the way we respond to challenges. To truly receive the best that life has to offer, we must cultivate the belief that it is already on its way to us. This requires faith not only in ourselves but also in the universe and its ability to provide. Many times we get caught up in the idea that we must work hard or force things to happen in order to achieve success or happiness. While effort is important, it is equally important to trust that the universe is always working in our favor. We are not alone in this journey. We are part of a greater system that is always conspiring to bring us what we need at the right time. When we trust in this divine orchestration, we can let go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and instead focus on aligning ourselves with the flow of abundance and possibility. The best is not something that we have to chase or fight for. It is not about striving or struggling. The best is something that is already on its way to us, waiting to be received. This is where the concept of receiving comes into play. To receive, we must be open to the gifts that are being offered to us. We must be willing to accept them without resistance or doubt. Sometimes we block our own blessings because we do not feel worthy or deserving. We may believe that we are not good enough or that we have to prove ourselves before we can receive anything good. But the truth is that abundance is our birthright. The best is not something that we have to earn, it is something that is already ours. All we need to do is believe that it is coming and open ourselves up to receive it. Releasing control and trusting in divine timing is not always easy. It requires patience, faith, and a deep sense of surrender. But when we embrace this principle, we step into a life of peace, trust, and alignment with our highest purpose. We stop forcing and struggling, and we begin to flow with life, knowing that we are always in the right place at the right time. Trusting divine timing transforms our perspective, our experiences, and our ability to manifest our dreams. It allows us to live a life of grace, ease, and divine alignment, where everything unfolds according to a plan that is more beautiful and perfect than anything we could have ever imagined. The act of receiving is not passive, it is an active process of alignment. When we receive, we are acknowledging that the universe is always providing for us. We are accepting the gifts, opportunities, and blessings that come our way without hesitation or resistance. Receiving requires trust. It requires us to let go of the fear that we are not worthy and instead embrace the idea that we are deserving of all the good things that life has to offer. This can be a difficult shift for many of us, especially if we have been conditioned to believe that we must struggle or sacrifice in order to deserve success. But the truth is that the universe operates on a principle of abundance, not scarcity. There is more than enough for everyone. The best is not limited to a select few, it is available to all who are willing to believe and receive. Believing that the best is yet to come also requires a shift in mindset. It requires us to move from a place of lack and limitation to a place of abundance and possibility. When we focus on what is missing in our lives, we attract more of that energy. We become fixated on what we don't have, and we inadvertently block the flow of good things that are trying to come into our lives. But when we shift our focus to what we do have, and express gratitude for those things, we open the door for even greater blessings to flow. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools we can use to manifest the best that life has to offer. When we express gratitude, we send a signal to the universe that we are open to receiving more of the good things we already have. This creates a cycle of abundance, where the more we are grateful for, the more we attract. The idea that the best is yet to come is not just about material success or external achievements. It is about recognizing that there is always room for growth, for learning, and for deepening our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Life is a journey, not a destination. There is always more to explore, more to experience, and more to discover. When we believe that the best is yet to come, we embrace the unknown with excitement and curiosity, knowing that each new chapter brings with it the potential for greater joy, fulfillment, and purpose. This belief also extends to our relationships, our health, and our personal growth. The best is not limited to career success or financial abundance. It includes all aspects of our lives. We can believe that the best is yet to come in our relationships, knowing that we are capable of deepening our connections with others and attracting loving, supportive people into our lives. We can believe that the best is yet to come in our health, knowing that our bodies are constantly healing and regenerating, and that we have the power to create vibrant health. We can believe that the best is yet to come in our personal growth, knowing that every experience, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity to learn, evolve, and become the best version of ourselves. The power of believing and receiving is limitless. When we believe that the best is yet to come, we align ourselves with the flow of abundance and possibility. We open ourselves up to new opportunities, new experiences, and new levels of success and fulfillment. We let go of the need to control the outcome and instead trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. By believing and receiving, we tap into the infinite potential that exists within us and around us. The best is indeed yet to come, and when we fully embrace this truth, we allow ourselves to step into a future that is filled with infinite possibilities and blessings. In conclusion, the belief that the best is yet to come is not just an optimistic thought, but a powerful mindset that aligns us with the abundant flow of the universe. When we embrace this truth, we open ourselves to a life of limitless possibilities, full of growth, transformation, and blessings. The key to receiving all that is meant for us lies in our ability to trust, to believe in the unseen, and to release control over how and when it will arrive. By shifting our focus from what is missing to what is already present, we invite even more into our lives. Every day is a new opportunity to believe that the best is not behind us, but ahead of us, waiting to unfold in ways we may never have imagined. So let us choose to believe with unwavering faith, to trust with deep conviction, and to receive with open hearts. The best is truly yet to come, and as we embrace this truth, we will witness the transformation that unfolds before us. The best is yet to come, believe and receive. These words hold a powerful promise, one that transcends time, space, and circumstance. It is a truth that, once understood, will shape your life in ways you never thought possible. And in this moment, I invite you to awaken to the infinite possibilities that lie before you. When you align yourself with the belief that the best is yet to come, you are not simply waiting passively for a brighter future. No, you are actively shaping your reality. You are recognizing that your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings are the very tools by which the universe responds to you. What you believe to be true, what you feel to be possible, is what you shall receive. To understand this is to understand the nature of creation itself. Every moment is pregnant with potential. Every thought, every feeling is a seed that has been planted in the fertile soil of your mind. The question is not, will I receive my good? The question is, am I willing to believe that I already possess it? The truth is, you are always in a state of receiving. The universe does not withhold, it responds. Your desires, your aspirations, your hopes, they are already yours, waiting for you to claim them. But claiming them requires more than a mere desire. It requires a deep, unwavering belief that what you want is already yours. The moment you believe, the moment you truly receive it in your mind, it begins to manifest in your outer world. You may look at your current circumstances and think, how can this be true? How can the best be yet to come when my life seems uncertain? When obstacles stand in my way, but remember this, your current situation is merely a reflection of past beliefs and actions. It is not the end, but merely the beginning. The best is not something that is coming in the future, it is something that is unfolding right now. Every thought, every decision, every belief you hold today is setting the stage for the future that is already yours to receive. The key to unlocking this reality is to trust in the power of your imagination. For imagination is not mere fantasy, it is the blueprint of your reality. When you imagine the best, when you see yourself in the fullest expression of your dreams, you are aligning your inner world with the outer world you wish to create. This is not wishful thinking, it is the law of creation at work. You are right now creating your future through the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs you hold in the present. So what do you believe about your future? What do you imagine for yourself? If you believe that the best is yet to come, if you truly feel in your heart that abundance, love, and joy are already yours, then you are sending out a signal to the universe to deliver just that. But if you believe that your dreams are unattainable or out of reach, you are sending out a different signal. You must choose which signal to send. You must choose to believe in the goodness that is yours by divine right. Remember this: to receive the best that life has to offer, you must be willing to believe in the best. You must be willing to let go of old limiting beliefs, to release any doubt or fear that may hold you back. You must embrace the idea that you are deserving of all the good that is waiting to flow into your life. The best is not something reserved for others, it is your birthright. The moment you believe it, you begin to receive it. As you move through your days, keep your thoughts aligned with the knowing that your best days are ahead. Believe that your desires are already on their way to you, unfolding in perfect timing. No matter what your present circumstances may be, trust that the universe is constantly working behind the scenes to bring your dreams into reality. The best is yet to come, and it is yours to claim. I invite you to hold this truth in your heart: you are a powerful creator. The best is not some distant dream, not some far-off hope. It is already yours. Believe in it, receive it, and watch it unfold before your eyes. Your future is bright, and your life is an ever-expanding adventure of limitless possibilities. The best is yet to come. Believe it and receive it. The best is yet to come. Believe and receive. These words carry within them a promise, a divine invitation to trust in the unseen forces that are already at work in your life. Many live their lives in waiting, hoping that the future will bring better things, but rarely do they realize that the best is not something coming in the future, it is already here, in the process of becoming. It is in the present moment, hidden beneath layers of belief, thought, and expectation. The secret to manifesting the best that life has to offer lies in the understanding that it is always within your reach. It is a matter of aligning your consciousness with what you desire. I think of this life as a stage, and you are both the actor and the director. Every thought you have, every belief you hold, every image you create in your mind is a script that is being played out in the theater of your reality. The scenes unfold according to the instructions you give, either knowingly or unknowingly. The moment you change your script, the scene changes. The moment you believe that the best is yet to come, the universe responds. The world outside will begin to mirror the world within. If you are in alignment with what you desire, if you are certain that the best is on its way to you, you will see it manifest in ways you never imagined. Belief is the bridge that connects you to your desires. It is not just a passive act of thinking positively, but an active, persistent state of knowing that what you want is already yours. Most people operate under the misconception that their desires are separate from them, that they must work hard or wait for the perfect time to receive what they long for. But the truth is, everything you seek is already present within you. You do not need to chase it, you need only to believe that it is yours, to accept it, and to step into the state of being that allows it to unfold. The world is full of distractions, full of stories and opinions that tell you it is not possible, that the best is something reserved for the lucky few, the fortunate ones. But you must remember that your reality is created from the inside out. It is not shaped by external circumstances, but by the thoughts you hold, the beliefs you embrace, and the emotions you feel. When you change your beliefs, you change your world. Your thoughts are the mold into which the universe pours its response. When you believe that the best is yet to come, you are sending a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive, that you are open and willing to receive the goodness that is already on its way to you. But belief is more than just a fleeting thought. It is a deep knowing, a conviction that rises from the core of your being. It is the unwavering assurance that what you desire is already yours, even if you cannot yet see it in your physical reality. This is the essence of faith, a trust in what is unseen, a knowing that the invisible is more real than the visible. It is a surrendering of doubt, a release of fear, and a total embrace of possibility. The best is not something you must strive for, it is something you must accept. It is already yours, waiting to be revealed in your experience. The imagination is the key that unlocks the door to this truth. Imagination is not fantasy, it is the creative power of the mind, the ability to see beyond the present moment and into the future you wish to create. Your imagination is a mirror of the universe, reflecting back to you the possibilities that already exist. The more vividly you imagine the best that is to come, the more real it becomes. Imagination is not something you do in your spare time, it is the process by which you bring your dreams into being. It is through the act of imagining that you set the stage for the future to unfold. When you vividly imagine yourself living the life you desire, when you see yourself in the best of circumstances, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match your inner vision. It is important to note that belief and imagination must work hand in hand. Imagination without belief is like a seed without soil, it cannot take root. Belief without imagination is like a barren land, nothing new can grow. But when you combine the power of your imagination with the certainty of your belief, you create an irresistible force that draws to you everything you desire. The best is not something you wait for, it is something you actively create. It is not about waiting for circumstances to change, it is about changing your inner state to match the reality you wish to experience. Your feelings are just as important as your thoughts. Belief is not just a mental exercise, it is a state of being. It is about feeling the reality of what you desire, even before it appears in your outer world. Feel as though you have already received the best that is coming your way. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement that comes with the realization that your dreams are already on their way. Your feelings are the emotional fuel that propels your desires into manifestation. When you feel that the best is yet to come, when you feel the thrill of knowing that your desires are already in motion, you are aligning yourself with the very forces that bring them into your experience. Many people sabotage their desires by focusing too much on the gap between where they are and where they want to be. They see the lack, the absence of what they desire, and allow that to dominate their thinking. But when you focus on the gap, you reinforce the belief that what you want is not here yet. Instead, focus on the reality that your desires are already in the process of coming to you. Imagine the end result as if it has already been achieved. See it in your mind's eye, feel it in your heart, and trust that it is already on its way. The more you focus on the fulfillment of your desires, the more quickly they will manifest in your experience. The best is not something that you must earn, it is something that you must accept. You are worthy of the best that life has to offer, not because of what you have done or what you have achieved, but because of who you are. You are a powerful creator, a divine being with the ability to shape your reality. Your worth is not based on external conditions, but on your innate connection to the infinite intelligence that governs the universe. You are worthy of love, joy, abundance, and success, not because you have proven yourself, but because you exist. And when you accept this truth, when you step into the awareness of your own divinity, you begin to receive all that you desire. The best is not something you must seek, it is something you must allow. It is already within you, already a part of you, waiting to be acknowledged. Every desire you have, no matter how big or small, is a reflection of your true nature. It is a glimpse of the life that is waiting for you to recognize it. When you believe that the best is already yours, you stop chasing after it. You stop looking for it outside of yourself and begin to see it in every moment, in every thought, in every breath. The best is not something coming from the outside, it is something that is already within, ready to be revealed. So what will you choose to believe today? Will you choose to believe that the best is yet to come? Will you choose to believe that all of your desires are already on their way to you, and that you are worthy of receiving them? The moment you choose to believe, the moment you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with the knowing that the best is yet to come, you begin the process of receiving. It is not something that happens in the future, it happens now. The best is already on its way to you, and it is waiting for you to receive it. All that is required is your belief. The journey of receiving the best that life has to offer begins in the mind. It begins with a choice to believe that what you desire is not something distant or unattainable, but something that is rightfully yours, already set in motion by your own thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. To believe that the best is yet to come is to acknowledge the power within you, the inherent ability you possess to create your own reality. This belief is not a passive act, it is an active participation in the unfolding of your life. It is a declaration to the universe that you are open, willing, and ready to receive all that is destined for you. Your thoughts are the seedbed of your future. Every thought you think is a seed that takes root in your subconscious mind, and from there it begins to shape your life. Just as a gardener plants a seed in fertile soil and nurtures it with care, so too must you nurture your thoughts. The thoughts you choose to entertain, the beliefs you hold to be true, all determine the direction your life will take. If you consistently believe that the best is yet to come, that the future holds nothing but promise and possibility, you are planting the seeds of that future right now. These thoughts, these beliefs, will grow and bloom into the very circumstances you desire. One of the greatest obstacles to believing in the best that is yet to come is the temptation to focus on what is currently present in your life. It is easy to look around at your circumstances and believe that this is all there is. It is easy to think that because you haven't yet seen the evidence of your desires materialize, they are not on their way. But this is the great illusion. Your current circumstances are not an accurate reflection of your potential. They are simply the result of past thoughts, beliefs, and actions. They are not the final word. The final word is in the unseen, in the realm of possibility and potential. What you see right now is only a snapshot, a brief moment in the grand narrative of your life. When you begin to believe that the best is yet to come, you are stepping into the realm of infinite possibility, where anything is possible and nothing is fixed. The universe operates by law. It is not a random, chaotic force, but an ordered, structured system. The law of attraction is one of the universal laws that govern how your life unfolds. This law states that like attracts like. When you believe that the best is yet to come, when you align your thoughts and emotions with a feeling of anticipation and excitement for the future, you are sending out a signal to the universe that matches that energy. The universe then responds by bringing to you the people, circumstances, and opportunities that align with that energy. You are not waiting for the best to come from somewhere outside of yourself. You are drawing it to you by the magnetic power of your belief. The key to unlocking this law is to cultivate a state of inner alignment. To be in alignment means that your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions are all in harmony with your desires. It is not enough to simply think positive thoughts. It is not enough to merely wish for things to improve. You must become the embodiment of what you desire. You must feel as though the best is already yours, as though you are already living the life you want to create. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in alignment with the best that is yet to come, you open the door to that reality. The universe cannot resist this alignment. It must respond. This is why belief is so powerful. Belief is the act of accepting as true that which you cannot yet see with your physical eyes. It is the act of trusting in the unseen, in the potential that exists beyond the realm of your senses. The moment you believe that the best is yet to come, you step into the realm of possibility, where everything you desire is already on its way to you. It is the act of surrendering control, not because you are giving up, but because you are trusting in something greater than yourself. You are trusting in the infinite intelligence of the universe, in the divine wisdom that is always guiding you. When you believe in the best that is yet to come, you are also believing in your own worth. You are affirming that you are deserving of all the good that is coming to you. This is a crucial point. Many people block their own good by not feeling worthy of it. They believe that they must earn their desires, that they must prove themselves worthy before they can receive. But this is not the truth. You are worthy because you exist. Your worth is not based on your achievements or your circumstances. It is inherent in who you are. The universe does not withhold from you because you are imperfect or because you have not earned it. The universe gives freely, abundantly, without condition. When you believe that the best is yet to come, you are affirming your worth and your readiness to receive all the good that life has to offer. This belief, once fully embraced, begins to change everything. It changes the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act. Your life becomes a reflection of this belief. You begin to see opportunities where there were once obstacles. You begin to notice signs and synchronicities that point you toward your desires. You begin to trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. You no longer feel the need to force things or push against the current. You understand that the best is already in motion, that it is already on its way to you. All you need to do is receive it. One of the most important aspects of receiving the best that life has to offer is learning to be present. Too often we focus on the future, always looking ahead, always waiting for something to happen. But the present moment is where all of life's magic takes place. It is in the present moment that you can begin to feel the joy, the excitement, and the gratitude for what is coming. When you are present, when you are fully immersed in the now, you are in alignment with the flow of life. You are not waiting for something to change, you are enjoying the journey. The best is not something that will come someday in the future. It is something that is happening right now, in this very moment, as you align with your desires and trust that they are already on their way to you. As you move forward, continue to hold the belief that the best is yet to come. Allow yourself to fully embody this belief. See it, feel it, live it. The more you believe it, the more you will see it reflected in your life. Your reality will begin to shift, and the doors to your desires will begin to open. Remember that you are not waiting for the best to come from somewhere outside of you. You are drawing it to you by your own belief, by your own alignment with the highest version of yourself. Trust in this process. Believe in the best that is yet to come, and you will receive it in abundance. The universe is always listening, always responding to the vibrations you send out. Send out the signal that the best is already yours, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The power of belief lies not just in passive thoughts, but in the deep, active knowing that what you desire is already on its way. It's the unwavering certainty that every moment brings you closer to your desired reality. When you begin to hold such a belief, the process of manifestation is no longer a distant concept. It becomes a living, breathing force that flows through you. Your belief ignites the creative power within you, setting the wheels of your desires into motion. This is not a process of waiting or striving, it is a process of becoming. Becoming who you truly are, someone who is deserving of the best that life has to offer and ready to receive it. As you trust in this process, you begin to release resistance. Resistance is a natural byproduct of doubt and fear. It's the part of you that questions if you are truly worthy or capable. But resistance only exists because you are not in full alignment with what you desire. When you let go of the need to control every outcome and instead embrace the certainty that the best is yet to come, you dissolve resistance. You allow the natural flow of your desires to unfold effortlessly. When you believe in the best, you are opening yourself up to receive without hesitation, without doubt, and without fear. The energy you send out into the universe through your belief and emotions is magnetic. Just as a magnet attracts certain metals, your thoughts and feelings attract circumstances, opportunities, and people that align with your desires. When you firmly believe that the best is yet to come, you set a frequency that matches that belief. It's like tuning an instrument to a specific pitch. When your internal vibration is aligned with your desires, everything in your external world begins to harmonize with that frequency. The universe, in all its wisdom, responds to your signal. But this response is not a result of external forces acting upon you, it is a reflection of your own inner state. You are the cause, you are the creator. The key to understanding this process lies in the recognition that your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. Every experience, every situation is a reflection of your dominant thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. If you continually believe that the best is yet to come, you shift your internal state, and this shift is reflected in your reality. You begin to notice new opportunities, new ideas, and new connections that previously were hidden from view. Your perception changes because your belief has shifted. You begin to see the world through a different lens, one where everything is working in your favor. You stop seeing obstacles and start seeing stepping stones. You stop seeing challenges as setbacks and start seeing them as opportunities for growth. The best truly is yet to come because your belief allows it to materialize in ways that surpass your expectations. But how do we ensure that this belief is not just a passing thought or a fleeting moment of hope? How do we make it a permanent fixture in our lives? The answer lies in consistency. To truly embody the belief that the best is yet to come, you must repeat it to yourself daily, not just with words but with the very essence of who you are. This belief must become a part of your identity. When you fully embrace this belief, it becomes who you are. It's no longer a distant hope, it's an inevitable truth. You begin to live as if the best has already arrived, even before the physical evidence shows up. This is the faith that moves mountains. This is the faith that transforms lives. The act of receiving requires not just belief but also a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude is the energetic magnet that amplifies your belief. When you are grateful for what is already on its way to you, you are signaling the universe that you are ready for more. Gratitude expands your capacity to receive. It opens the door for the best to enter your life. Even when you cannot yet see the full manifestation of your desires, you are grateful for the process, for the unfolding, for the invisible work that is taking place behind the scenes. Now, gratitude is the bridge between where you are now and where you are going. It is the language of the universe, the currency of creation. Gratitude is also a powerful way to stay present in the moment. Too often we focus on what we lack or what hasn't yet manifested, and this causes us to become disillusioned and impatient. But when you choose to be grateful for what is, you ground yourself in the present moment. Gratitude keeps you aligned with your desires, allowing you to stay open and receptive to the abundance that is on its way. Every time you express gratitude, you raise your vibration, sending out a stronger signal to the universe that you are ready for the best. Belief, then, is not a one-time act, it is a continuous process. It is the daily commitment to yourself that the best is indeed yet to come. It is the willingness to trust, even when things don't appear to be going your way. When you believe that the best is yet to come, you relinquish the need to understand how it will happen or when it will happen. You release the constraints of time and space and trust that the universe is always working on your behalf. You trust that the universe knows no limits, no boundaries, and no shortage. It is abundant, infinite, and always in motion. And as it moves, it draws your desires to you, just as the tide draws the shore closer. There will be moments of doubt, of course. The ego, the voice that seeks to protect you, will try to convince you that things are not progressing as they should. It will tell you that you are not seeing the evidence of your desires and that you are wasting your time. But these doubts are merely illusions. They are the remnants of old programming, the echoes of a past belief system that no longer serves you. In those moments, remind yourself that the best is already coming to you. Remind yourself that the universe operates in perfect timing, and that timing is never dictated by your limited understanding. Trust the process. Trust the unfolding. In those moments of doubt, it is important to return to the feeling of what you want, as though it has already happened. What would it feel like to already be living the life you desire? What would it feel like to already have everything you've ever wanted? The answer to that question is the key to unlocking your manifestation. The more vividly you can feel the emotions associated with your desires, the faster they will manifest. Feel the excitement, the joy, the gratitude, and the relief of already having your dreams. The universe responds to feeling, not just to thought. Thought is the blueprint, feeling is the energy that breathes life into that blueprint. When you feel as though the best is already on its way, you are breathing life into your dreams, and they cannot help but manifest. As you continue to live in this state of belief, remember that you are not just waiting for the best to come. You are actively participating in the creation of your reality. Every thought, every word, every emotion is a step on the path to your desires. You are the creator of your life, the architect of your destiny. The best is not something that is bestowed upon you from an external source. It is something that you call forth, that you draw into your life by the power of your belief and your emotions. So as you walk this path, let your heart be filled with the knowing that the best is already coming. It is already yours. All that remains is for you to believe it fully, feel it deeply, and receive it with open arms. Trust in the process. Trust that everything is unfolding in divine order. The best is not just a possibility, it is your reality, waiting to be revealed. And as you continue to believe and receive, you will witness your life transform in ways that exceed your wildest dreams. Remember, this is not a passive process. It is a dynamic, active engagement with the universe. The best is already coming, and it is coming because you believe, because you trust, and because you are ready to receive. With every breath you take, with every thought you think, you are creating the life you desire. The universe is listening, it is always listening, and it responds to the signal you send out. So send out the signal of belief, of certainty, of expectation. The best is yet to come, and it is already on its way. Keep believing, keep receiving, and watch as your life transforms into the beautiful expression of your deepest desires. As you immerse yourself in the understanding that the best is yet to come, you begin to realize something profound about the nature of the universe and its infinite wisdom. The universe operates with a sense of perfect order, always moving towards your highest good, even when things seem to be out of alignment or uncertain. This is where the real magic happens, when you relinquish control and trust that what is meant for you will always find its way to you. You are not separate from the universe, nor are you merely a passive participant in its flow. You are an active creator, a force that shapes your experiences through your belief and the energy you emit. This belief in the best being yet to come requires a shift in how you perceive the world around you. Instead of looking at the world through the lens of what is lacking or what hasn't yet arrived, you begin to look at life through the lens of abundance and possibility. When you shift to this mindset, your entire perspective changes. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. You see blessings where others see burdens. You stop waiting for something to happen to you and begin creating what you want to see in your life. One of the most powerful things you can do as you walk this path is to embrace the art of visualization. Visualization is the process of creating vivid mental images of the life you desire. It is not about wishful thinking, it is about seeing with your inner eyes the exact experiences you want to manifest. When you visualize, you are speaking directly to the universe and programming it with the blueprint of your desires. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more real it becomes in your subconscious mind. This is the key to manifestation. What you create in your mind, you will eventually see in your reality. In the process of visualization, remember that it is not enough to simply see the life you want. You must also feel the emotions that come with it. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the peace, and the excitement as if your desires have already come to fruition. This emotional connection is what fuels the manifestation process. The universe does not respond to thoughts alone, it responds to the energy you emit, and emotions are the most powerful form of energy you can radiate. When you feel the joy of your desires already fulfilled, you are aligning your energy with what you want. And in doing so, you create a magnet that draws those desires closer to you. But there is an important distinction to make here. The timing of when your desires manifest is not something for you to determine. This is where faith plays a crucial role. Faith is the belief in something that you cannot yet see or touch, but know to be true in the deepest parts of your being. It is the knowing that your desires are already on their way to you, regardless of what your external circumstances may suggest. The moment you stop worrying about the how and the when is the moment the universe can begin to deliver your desires in perfect timing. The best is always coming, but it comes on the universe's terms, not yours. Trust the process and know that the universe always delivers when you are ready to receive. Another important aspect of this journey is learning to detach from the need for external validation. Too often we seek confirmation from the outside world that our desires are on their way. We look for signs, for messages, for tangible evidence that our dreams are materializing. But the true power lies in knowing without seeing. The more you detach from the need for proof, the faster your desires will come. Why? Because when you are not looking for external validation, you are free to fully embrace the inner knowing that your dreams are already in motion. You are not dependent on the outer world to tell you what is happening. You are confident in your own inner connection to your desires and your power to manifest them. Every day, as you wake up and begin to live your life, remember that you are creating your reality with each thought, each word, and each action. The power of creation is within you, and it is up to you to use it wisely. The moment you believe that the best is yet to come, you shift your energy, and everything around you begins to shift as well. The people you encounter, the opportunities that arise, the circumstances that change, they are all a reflection of your belief and your energy. The more you believe, the more your life reflects that belief. The best is not a far-off dream, it is already part of your reality, waiting for you to recognize it. This belief in the best being yet to come also requires a willingness to release the past. The past is filled with old stories, old wounds, and outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. It is easy to look back and dwell on the things that didn't go as planned or the things that didn't work out. But when you do, you anchor yourself to those past experiences and prevent the best from coming to you. To truly embrace the belief that the best is yet to come, you must let go of the past and step into the present moment with an open heart. You are not defined by your past experiences, you are defined by the belief you carry about your future. The past has no power over you unless you allow it to. Choose to release it, choose to forgive, and choose to forgive, and choose to move forward with the unwavering belief that the best is yet to unfold before you. As you embark on this journey, remember that the universe is always in a state of flow, constantly creating, evolving, and expanding. You are a part of that flow. You are not separate from the universe. You are an integral part of it. Every thought, every emotion, every action you take sends ripples through the fabric of reality, and those ripples affect the world around you. The more you align your thoughts and emotions with the belief that the best is yet to come, the more your life mirrors that truth. You become a powerful creator with the universe, shaping your destiny with each passing moment. It is also important to recognize that the best may not always come in the form you expect. The universe has a way of delivering your desires in ways that you cannot always predict or understand. The best may arrive in unexpected packages, through unexpected people, or at unexpected times. This is where trust becomes essential. You must trust that the universe knows exactly what you need, even when you cannot see it with your physical eyes. The best is not always immediately recognizable, but it is always there, working behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition. Stay open to the possibilities, remain flexible in your expectations, and trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. The moment you shift into the knowing that the best is yet to come, you begin to experience life with a new sense of excitement and anticipation. Every day becomes an opportunity to welcome something new and wonderful into your life. Every moment holds the potential for miracles. You start to see life as a series of beautiful surprises, each one more magnificent than the last. The best is not something that will happen to you someday, it is something that is already happening now. And as you continue to believe and receive, you will witness the unfolding of your desires in ways that leave you in awe. The best truly is yet to come, and it is on its way to you right now, guided by your belief and your unwavering trust in the process. The truth is, the best is always unfolding in your life when you align yourself with the energy of belief and trust. You may not see it immediately, but every moment of your life is leading you to exactly where you need to be. The experiences you are going through now, the challenges you are facing, and the desires you hold in your heart are all stepping stones toward that perfect outcome, the one that your inner being knows is already prepared for you. The path may not always be clear and the way may not always be easy, but the process is working in your favor. You are not walking alone. Every thought you hold, every desire you have, is part of the divine unfolding that is happening all around you. Now, it is important to recognize that the world around you will often challenge this belief. The external reality may sometimes appear contrary to the faith you are cultivating within. But let me remind you, do not be deceived by appearances. The outer world is simply a reflection of what is happening inside of you. If you allow the external to dictate your internal state, you will constantly be in a battle, always seeking signs, always wondering when things will change. Instead, shift your focus inward. What you believe on the inside shapes the external circumstances of your life. Your internal world is far more powerful than the outside world. When you change your inner state to one of unwavering faith, the outer world will inevitably shift to match. The process of believing and receiving is also about aligning your energy with the desire you wish to manifest. This alignment comes through feeling as though what you want has already arrived. When you hold the emotion of your desire fulfilled, when you live in the feeling of gratitude and joy that accompanies your dream already realized, you are creating a magnetic pull that attracts that very thing to you. The universe is constantly responding to your vibration. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your energy all create a frequency that draws to you people, circumstances, and opportunities that match that frequency. This is why it is so important to cultivate a sense of gratitude and joy as you move through your day. Gratitude is not only a practice, it is a powerful energy that sends out a signal to the universe that you are open and receptive to receiving. When you are in a state of gratitude, you are acknowledging the abundance that is already present in your life, and that acknowledgement serves to bring more of that abundance to you. Gratitude is the fuel that propels your desires into manifestation. The more grateful you are, the more you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. And when you are ready to receive, the universe can deliver. This principle extends to all areas of your life. Whether you are desiring financial abundance, a loving relationship, improved health, or a successful career, the same law applies. The key is to believe that the best is already on its way and to act as if it is already here. When you live in the state of expectation, knowing that the best is coming, you begin to embody that energy. Your actions become aligned with your desires, and this alignment further accelerates the manifestation process. You start to see opportunities that you once overlooked, hear ideas that were always within you, and connect with people who are on the same wavelength. When you believe the best is coming, you stop waiting for things to change and start living as if they already have. This belief that the best is yet to come is also a message of empowerment. It reminds you that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a creator of your reality. You are in charge of your life and the outcomes you experience. While external events may influence you, they do not determine your destiny. It is your inner belief, your ability to maintain faith and trust, that shapes the course of your life. The best is not something that happens to you, it is something you bring into your life through your consciousness. As you shift your belief, you shift your world. Your life begins to reflect the belief that you hold, and the best begins to materialize. There will be times, however, when doubt creeps in, as it does for all of us. It is a natural part of the human experience. Doubt is the voice of fear and insecurity, and it will try to convince you that your desires are too far away, too impossible to achieve. But you must not listen to it. Doubt is a temporary feeling, one that will pass if you do not give it your attention. Remember, the power is in your belief. When doubt arises, replace it with the knowing that the best is already on its way to you. See your desire as already fulfilled. Feel the joy and satisfaction that comes with it, and trust in the divine timing that is unfolding. The more you practice this, the easier it will become to dismiss doubt and step into the belief that the best is yet to come. The best may not always come in the way you expect. It may not always be wrapped in the package you envision, but it will always be what you need. The universe knows exactly what is right for you, even when you do not. Trust that it is guiding you toward your highest good, even when the journey feels uncertain. Sometimes the best comes through lessons, through experiences that challenge you, because these are the very things that prepare you for what is truly meant for you. Every experience is part of the grand design, leading you closer to the fulfillment of your desires. One of the most liberating aspects of this journey is the freedom that comes from knowing that you are always in the process of becoming. Life is not a destination, it is an ongoing process of growth and expansion. The best is not a singular moment in time, but an ever-present unfolding. There is no final point where everything is perfect. Instead, life continues to evolve. And as you grow in your belief and trust, so too does your capacity to receive even greater blessings. You are always becoming more of who you are meant to be. The best is not something that you reach at a specific point in time, it is a constant state of becoming. As long as you keep believing, you keep receiving, and the universe keeps unfolding its infinite blessings before you. And so you must ask yourself, what would your life look like if you truly embraced the belief that the best is yet to come? What would you do differently? How would you show up in the world if you were convinced that every moment holds the potential for greatness? The moment you shift into this belief, your life transforms. You stop waiting for life to happen to you and begin to create the life you desire. You align with the energy of abundance, knowing that there is no limit to what you can receive. The best is always coming, and it is coming for you. It is not a far-off dream, it is your birthright. You are worthy of it, and you are ready to receive it now. As you move forward on this path, keep your faith strong. Hold your belief in the best as the anchor that grounds you, even in moments of uncertainty. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor. Your desires are not only possible, they are already on their way to you. All that is required of you is to believe and receive. As you do, you will witness the miraculous unfold in your life in ways that surpass your wildest dreams. The best is already here, and it is yours for the taking. Keep believing, keep receiving, and watch as the best unfolds before you. In conclusion, the best is indeed yet to come, and it is already unfolding in your life in ways you may not always see, but can always feel. When you fully embrace the belief that your desires are already on their way, you open yourself up to receive the abundance the universe has prepared for you. This is not a passive waiting game, it is an active creation, a practice of aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the certainty that the best is coming, that what you desire is already yours. Remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances, but the creator of your reality. The best is not something distant, but something that is always becoming, always evolving, and always flowing toward you. Through unwavering belief and trust in the process, you can create the life you truly desire. You can rise above doubt, replace fear with faith, and begin to see every experience, no matter how challenging, as a step toward your highest good. So as you go forward, keep believing in the magnificence that is already within you and waiting for you to claim it. Believe in your power to manifest, and trust that everything you need is already being brought to you. You are worthy of all the blessings that are on their way, and you are more than capable of receiving them. The best is yet to come, and it is coming now because you have opened yourself to it with belief, faith, and the knowing that you are deserving of all the goodness that life has to offer. Close your eyes and step into the stillness for a moment. Let the world fall away and feel the vastness of your being. The truth I share with you today is not a promise for the distant future, but an eternal truth already alive within you. Your time has come. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Right now. You are not here by accident. Every thought, every feeling, and every desire you've carried in your heart has led you to this very moment. There is a divine seed within you, ready to bear fruit in abundance. Millions, whether they are blessings, opportunities, or wealth, are not beyond your reach. They are already yours, waiting for your recognition. The secret lies in your imagination. What you dare to imagine with conviction, you will hold in your hands. Close your eyes again. Picture yourself standing in a place of immense wealth, not just in material terms, but in fulfillment, joy, and freedom. Feel it. Touch it. Smell the success in the air. It is not a wish, it is reality. Claim it as yours now. When you say, I am wealthy, you are not lying to yourself. You are aligning with the truth that already exists. The world may tell you otherwise, but the world only mirrors what you believe to be true. Shift your belief, and the world will shift with you. If you desire millions, they will come not because you chase them, but because you embody them. Think of the mustard seed, so small, yet capable of growing into a mighty tree. Your belief is that seed. It does not matter how small your faith feels right now. What matters is that you plant it in the fertile soil of your imagination and nurture it with unwavering confidence. Do not look to the outer world for evidence. The outer world is only the echo of your inner reality. Instead, live in the knowing that you already possess everything you need. Feel it so deeply that it saturates every fiber of your being. This feeling, this conviction, is the bridge between the seen and the unseen. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself that the universe is abundant. There is no lack, no scarcity. Everything you need is drawn to you by the power of your consciousness. Like a magnet, your focused belief will pull miracles into your life. Your time has come. Say it with me, my time has come. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am free. Speak these words not as mere affirmations, but as declarations of truth. The universe responds to your faith, not your fear. Stand boldly in the certainty that you are worthy of millions, and they will flow to you effortlessly. Let this moment mark the beginning of a new chapter. From now on, walk as if you already possess the life of your dreams. Speak as if your cup overflows. Love as if the world belongs to you. Because it does. Your time has come. Believe it, feel it, live it. The millions are already on their way, and they will find you, for they are drawn to the light of your unwavering faith. Your time has come, not because the world says so, but because your inner self declares it. You are the creator of your reality, and the authority of your life resides within you. The world you see is nothing but a reflection of what you hold in consciousness. To change what is reflected, you must change the source. That source is your belief, your assumption of what is true. Feel this truth deeply. You are not small. You are not limited. You are infinite, powerful, and eternal. Whatever you desire already exists, waiting for you to step into the awareness of having it. The millions you dream of are not far away. They are here now, present in the unseen reality that you are constantly shaping. Close your eyes and feel their presence. Feel the joy of receiving them, the freedom they bring, the security they offer. Let this feeling take root in your heart, for it is the key to manifesting them into the physical world. Do not be distracted by appearances. The outer world will often show you evidence of lack or delay, but these are illusions. They hold no power unless you give it to them. When you feel doubt or fear, turn inward. Return to the vision of abundance that lives within you. In this inner sanctuary, nothing can disturb you. Here you are already wealthy. Here you are already free. Remember, the law of life is unchanging. Whatever you persistently feel and believe becomes your experience. If you feel lack, you will encounter lack. If you feel abundance, abundance will find you. You do not need to know how it will come, only that it will. Trust the unseen forces at work. They are infinite, intelligent, and aligned with your belief. Think of the wind. You cannot see it, but you know it exists because you feel its touch and witness its effects. In the same way, the millions you desire may not yet be visible, but their presence is real. You feel them when you align your imagination with the reality of already having them. Let that feeling guide you. Many people wait for external validation before they believe. But this is not how creation works. You must believe first. You must claim your wealth in consciousness before it can show itself in form. This is the great secret that so few understand. Creation begins within. When you hold the feeling of wealth firmly, unwaveringly, the universe cannot help but respond. Do not concern yourself with how the path will unfold in ways you cannot predict or control. Trust that infinite intelligence will arrange all circumstances to bring your vision to life. Your task is not to figure out the details, but to maintain your focus on the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Each day, take time to sit in stillness. Close your eyes and step into the scene of your ideal life. See yourself surrounded by wealth, living in abundance, giving freely, and receiving joyfully. Feel the emotions as if they are happening now. The more real this vision becomes in your mind, the faster it will manifest in your reality. Every action you take, no matter how small, should flow from this state of abundance. Speak as if you are wealthy. Walk as if you are abundant. Let your entire being radiate the certainty that your time has come. This is not pretending, it is aligning with the truth of who you are. You are not meant to struggle. Struggle comes from resisting the flow of life, from clinging to the belief that you must earn or deserve what is already yours. Release these false ideas. You do not need to beg or fight for your blessings. You only need to receive them with gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force. When you give thanks for what you have, even before it appears, you open the floodgates of abundance. Feel gratitude for the millions that are already yours in the unseen. Thank the universe for its endless generosity. The more grateful you are, the more reasons you will find to be grateful. This is the law of increase. What you focus on expands. Be mindful of your thoughts and words. They are seeds that you plant in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Speak words of abundance, not lack. Think thoughts of prosperity, not limitation. Every word you speak and every thought you think is a declaration of what you believe to be true. Declare only what you wish to experience. Miguel, there will be moments when doubt tries to creep in, whispering that your dreams are too big or that you are not worthy. Recognize these doubts for what they are: remnants of an old mindset that no longer serves you. Do not fight them, simply replace them with the truth. Affirm to yourself, I am worthy, I am abundant. My time has come. The world may not understand your faith, but that is irrelevant. You are not here to live by the world's standards. You are here to live by the higher law of creation, the law that says you are one with infinite abundance. The opinions of others have no power over you unless you allow them to. Stand firm in your belief, and the world will adjust to match it. When you act from the place of knowing that your time has come, you will find that opportunities begin to appear, doors open, and resources flow to you effortlessly. This is not luck, it is the natural result of your alignment with abundance. You are a magnet, and what you focus on is drawn to you. Focus on wealth, and wealth will come. There is no need to rush or force anything. Creation is not a race, it is a process. Trust the timing of your life. Everything unfolds in perfect harmony when you remain aligned with your vision. Impatience comes from doubt, but you have no reason to doubt. The millions you seek are already yours. As you move through your day, carry the feeling of abundance with you. Let it color your thoughts, your actions, and your interactions with others. Share your joy freely, for what you give returns to you multiplied. There is no scarcity in the universe, only endless supply. If you find yourself facing challenges, see them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to strengthen your faith. Every difficulty contains the seed of a blessing. Embrace these moments, knowing that they are shaping you into the person who is ready to receive all that you desire. Your time has come. Let these words echo in your heart. Let them guide you, inspire you, and remind you of the truth that you are already abundant. Millions are not a dream, they are your reality. Walk in this truth, live in this truth, and let the world reflect it back to you. Each moment is an opportunity to step deeper into the reality of your abundance. Do not measure your life by what you currently see or what your senses tell you. The physical world is simply a reflection of past thoughts and feelings. If you continue to dwell in the truth of your wealth, your external world must conform to that inner belief. There is no other possibility. The millions you seek are as natural as the air you breathe. They are not separate from you, they are part of you. The same force that keeps the stars in the sky and the oceans in motion is working within you, bringing your desires to life. This force does not question your worthiness, it only responds to the vibration you emit. Align yourself with the feeling of already having everything you desire, and the universe will mirror that back to you. When you wake in the morning, begin your day with the knowing that you are wealthy. Let this truth set the tone for everything you do. As you move through your day, act as if nothing is lacking. Speak as if all your needs are met. Let the abundance within you overflow into every conversation, every interaction, and every decision. You are not waiting for your time to come. Your time is now. The moment you decide to claim your wealth in consciousness, it begins to materialize in your life. You may not see the results immediately, but rest assured that the process has already started. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your vision takes time to manifest. Trust this process. Avoid looking around and comparing your journey to others. Comparison is the thief of joy and the enemy of creation. The path to your millions is unique to you. No one else can walk it for you, and no one else can take it from you. Stay focused on your vision, and let the success of others inspire you rather than discourage you. Do not mistake silence for inaction. Often the greatest movements happen in the unseen. When you align your thoughts and feelings with abundance, you set into motion forces that are beyond your comprehension. These forces are working tirelessly to bring your vision into reality. Trust them. Trust yourself. When doubts arise, as they inevitably will, remember that they are only fleeting shadows. They have no power except the power you give them. Shift your attention away from doubt and back to the feeling of abundance. Imagine yourself standing at the center of your wealth, surrounded by the millions that are yours. Feel the gratitude and joy that this brings. This feeling is your anchor, your guiding light. Do not underestimate the power of persistence. Creation is not a one-time event, it is a continuous process. Each time you return to the feeling of abundance, you strengthen your belief. Each time you resist the urge to dwell on lack, you take another step toward your vision. This is the work of creation, to remain faithful to the unseen reality until it becomes visible. You may encounter people who doubt your vision, who tell you that your dreams are unrealistic or impossible. Do not let their opinions sway you. They are only reflecting their own limitations, not yours. You are not bound by the beliefs of others. Your power lies in your ability to hold fast to your own truth, regardless of external circumstances. Imagine for a moment that everything you desire is already yours. Picture yourself living the life of your dreams, free from worry, free from struggle, and full of joy. How does it feel? Hold on to this feeling. Let it fill every corner of your being. This feeling is your connection to the reality you wish to create. It is your proof that what you desire is already real. Remember, the journey to your millions is not about hard work or struggle. It is about alignment. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the truth of your abundance, you step into the flow of life. In this flow, everything comes to you with ease. Opportunities appear, doors open, and resources are drawn to you like a magnet. Your time has come, not because of luck or chance, but because you have chosen it. You have decided to step into your power and claim what is rightfully yours. This decision sets you apart. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, one in which you are the conscious creator of your reality. Feel the truth of these words in your heart. You are not small. You are not limited. You are infinite, powerful, and abundant. The millions you desire are already within you, waiting for you to bring them into being. All that is required is your belief, your faith in the unseen. Every time you affirm your wealth, every time you visualize your abundance, you are planting seeds in the garden of your mind. These seeds will grow, watered by your faith and nurtured by your persistence. Do not worry about the harvest, it will come in its own time. Focus instead on tending your garden, on keeping your thoughts aligned with your vision. You are not alone in this process. The universe is your partner, your co-creator. It responds to your intentions with infinite intelligence and perfect timing. Trust that it knows the best way to bring your vision to life. Trust that it is always working for your highest good. As you move forward, let your actions reflect the truth of your abundance. Act with confidence, knowing that you are already wealthy. Give freely, knowing that your supply is endless. Treat every moment as an opportunity to express the wealth that lives within you. Your time has come. Say it to yourself again and again until it becomes a part of you. Let these words guide you, inspire you, and remind you of the truth that you are already abundant. Millions are not a distant dream, they are your reality. Live in this truth and let it shape the world around you. When you feel the pull of doubt, remind yourself that the unseen world is more real than what your physical senses can perceive. The unseen is the source, the seen is merely the result. You do not have to fight against the current of your circumstances or struggle to convince the world of your wealth. Instead, convince yourself. The inner conviction is what matters most, for it sets the tone of everything that follows. Imagine for a moment that your millions are already in your possession. Feel their weight in your hands. See the joy on the faces of those you bless with your abundance. Envision the life that unfolds before you, the freedom, the fulfillment, and the opportunities to create even more. This vision is not a fantasy, it is a preview of what is already yours. Stay rooted in this feeling, for it is the bridge between your current reality and your desired state. Life has a rhythm, a divine cadence that flows through all things. When you align yourself with the feeling of abundance, you step into this rhythm. You become like a symphony perfectly orchestrated by the Creator. Each note, each movement aligns to bring about the manifestation of your desires. This process is not something you must force, it is something you allow. Let go of resistance and trust that the flow will carry you to your millions. There is no room for fear in the heart of the one who knows they are destined for greatness. Fear is an illusion, a shadow that dissipates when faced with the light of truth. The truth is that you are limitless, boundless, and infinite. The truth is that your desires are not random, they are whispers from the divine, calling you to step into the fullness of who you are. Every great accomplishment begins in the mind of the dreamer. Your millions are no different. They are birthed in the quiet moments when you dare to believe in the impossible. Do not dismiss these moments as trivial. They are the foundation upon which your future is built. Every time you imagine your wealth, every time you feel the joy of having it, you are laying another brick in the structure of your abundance. Let gratitude be your constant companion. Even before the evidence appears, give thanks for what you know to be true. Gratitude is a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. It is an act of faith, a declaration that you trust the process. As you give thanks, you open the floodgates of abundance, allowing your millions to flow into your life with ease. There will be times when the world tries to distract you, when circumstances seem to contradict your vision. Do not be swayed. These moments are tests, opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Return to the feeling of your wealth. Anchor yourself in the truth that your time has come. Let nothing pull you away from this knowing. Think of yourself as a magnet, constantly attracting the circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your inner state. When you hold the feeling of abundance, you draw abundance to you. This is not wishful thinking, it is a law as precise and reliable as gravity. You do not have to understand how it works to benefit from it. Simply trust that it does. Action is a natural outgrowth of belief. When you truly believe in your wealth, your actions will reflect that belief. You will move with confidence, make decisions with clarity, and seize opportunities with boldness. These actions are not forced, they flow effortlessly from your inner state. They are inspired, guided by the same force that brought your vision into being. Your time has come because you have decided it is so. This decision is not dependent on external validation or approval. It is a choice you make within yourself, a declaration of your sovereignty as a creator. Do not wait for permission or conditions to be perfect. The moment you claim your wealth, the universe begins to align with your decision. The millions you desire are not separate from you, they are an extension of you. Just as a tree does not struggle to grow or a river does not strain to flow, you do not have to force your abundance into being. It is your natural state, your birthright. All that is required is your willingness to receive it. Release any lingering feelings of unworthiness. You are not defined by your past mistakes, failures, or limitations. You are defined by your ability to rise, to believe in something greater, and to step into the fullness of your potential. Your millions do not require you to be perfect, they require you to be aligned. There is no scarcity in the universe. The same force that created the stars, the oceans, and the mountains has provided for your every need. The millions you seek are not taken from someone else, they are created anew in the infinite abundance of the universe. There is more than enough for everyone, including you. As you stand at the threshold of your new life, remember that you are not alone. The universe is conspiring in your favor, orchestrating events and aligning circumstances to bring your vision to life. Trust this process. Trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Your time has come because you have prepared for it. Every challenge you have faced, every lesson you have learned has brought you to this moment. You are ready. The millions are not a reward for your efforts, they are a reflection of your alignment. They are the inevitable result of the work you have done within yourself. Feel the truth of this in your heart. You are not waiting for your wealth, you are stepping into it. It is here, now, ready to reveal itself to you. Let go of any lingering doubts or fears. They have no power over you. You are the master of your destiny, the creator of your reality. The journey to your millions is a journey of self-discovery. It is about more than money, it is about stepping into the fullness of who you are. It is about realizing that you are powerful beyond measure, capable of creating anything you desire. Let this realization guide you as you move forward. Speak words of abundance, think thoughts of prosperity, and feel the joy of having everything you desire. These are not just actions, they are declarations of your truth. They are the tools you use to shape your reality. Use them wisely and watch as your millions unfold before you. Your time has come, not by chance or coincidence, but by divine design. You were meant for this moment, for this life of abundance. Embrace it with open arms. Step into your power and let the world see the magnificence of who you are. You are the gardener of your mind, planting the seeds of your future with every thought and emotion. Your wealth, your millions are the fruits of the seeds you choose to nurture. With every thought of abundance, you water these seeds. With every feeling of gratitude and joy, you nourish them further. Trust that the harvest will come, for the laws of the universe are unchanging. What you sow within, you will inevitably reap without. Do not measure the distance to your millions by the evidence of your senses. Your outer world is a reflection, a delayed mirror of your inner state. To look outward for confirmation is to misunderstand the process. Instead, hold firmly to the feeling of already being wealthy. Let this feeling grow stronger than any doubt, louder than any contradiction. Your unwavering belief is the catalyst that transforms the unseen into the seen. Imagine for a moment that your millions are already in your possession. See yourself walking through your days with the calm assurance of someone who knows their wealth is secure. Feel the pride of creating something meaningful, the freedom to explore, and the joy of giving generously to those in need. These feelings are not just daydreams, they are the vibration that aligns you with your abundance. Every time you revisit them, you bring yourself closer to your millions. You have been told that faith is the evidence of things unseen, the substance of things hoped for. This is not a vague idea, but a living truth. Faith is the bridge that spans the gap between desire and fulfillment. When you act as though you already have what you seek, you bring it into being. This is not pretense, it is creation in its purest form. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you align yourself with its reality. Let go of any lingering attachments to scarcity. Scarcity is not your natural state, abundance is. Look around you and see the infinite supply of the universe. The stars in the sky, the grains of sand on the shore, the leaves on the trees, all are reminders that abundance is the nature of creation. Your millions are part of this divine abundance, waiting for you to claim them. As you align with the feeling of wealth, you will notice changes in your world. Opportunities will appear where there seem to be none. People will come into your life who are eager to assist you. Circumstances will shift in ways that defy logic. This is not coincidence, it is the natural unfolding of your alignment. The universe is responding to your inner state, orchestrating events to match your vibration. There is no need to rush or force the process. The timing of your manifestation is perfect, even if it does not match your expectations. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Impatience is a sign of doubt, and doubt creates resistance. Instead, rest in the knowing that your millions are already yours. This calm assurance is the key to allowing them to flow into your life. Each day is an opportunity to reaffirm your wealth. Begin your mornings by imagining your life as you desire it to be. Feel the excitement of waking up to a reality where your millions are secure. Carry this feeling with you throughout the day, letting it guide your actions and decisions. Before you sleep, revisit the joy of your wealth. Let this be the last thought on your mind as you drift into slumber. In these moments, your mind is most receptive, and your creations are most powerful. You are not a passive participant in this journey, you are an active creator. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs are the tools you use to shape your reality. Use them wisely. Choose thoughts that uplift you, feelings that inspire you, and beliefs that empower you. These choices are the foundation of your wealth. Forgive yourself for any past mistakes or missed opportunities. They do not define you. What matters is the decision you make now, in this moment. The past is gone and the future is yours to create. Let go of regret and embrace the power of the present. This is where your millions reside, in the now. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your faith and deepen your understanding. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, view them as stepping stones. They are not here to defeat you, but to prepare you for the abundance that awaits. With every challenge you overcome, you become more aligned with the truth of who you are, a limitless being capable of creating anything you desire. The world may not understand your journey, and that is okay. You do not need external validation to know your worth. Your inner conviction is enough. When you hold firmly to your vision, the world will eventually reflect it back to you. But it begins within. The opinions of others are irrelevant to the process of creation. Trust yourself, trust the power within you, and trust the universe to deliver. There is a divine timing to all things, a perfect unfolding that cannot be rushed. Trust that your millions are coming at the right time and in the right way. They may not arrive exactly as you expect, but they will arrive in the way that is best for you. Be open to surprises and remain flexible. The universe has a way of exceeding our expectations when we allow it to. As you walk this path, remember that wealth is not just about money. It is about freedom, joy, and the ability to make a difference. Your millions are not just for you, they are a tool to create more good in the world. As you receive, so too shall you give. This is the cycle of abundance, one that flows freely when you align yourself with its principles. Feel the gratitude for what you already have, no matter how small it may seem. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for more abundance. When you appreciate what you have, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. This is not a practice of settling, but of recognizing the abundance that already exists in your life. Your journey to wealth is not separate from your spiritual path, they are one and the same. The same power that creates universes resides within you. When you align yourself with this power, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Your millions are a testament to this truth, a reflection of your divine nature. Continue to dream boldly, believe deeply, and act confidently. Your millions are not just a possibility, they are a certainty. Every thought, every feeling, every action you take in alignment with this truth brings you closer to its manifestation. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and know that your time has come. As you stand at this pivotal moment in your life, let the certainty of your inner power be your guiding light. Your millions are not just a distant dream, but a reality already unfolding within you. Trust that every thought you nurture, every feeling you embody, and every belief you hold is shaping your world. Release any doubt, for the universe operates with unwavering precision, responding to your faith and alignment. Your time has come. You are no longer waiting, you are living in the truth of your abundance. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that what is yours can never be withheld. The seeds of wealth you have planted are blossoming into a harvest beyond your imagination. Embrace it fully, share it generously, and know that this is only the beginning of the endless possibilities that await you. With every step you are creating a legacy of abundance, not just for yourself but for the world. Stand tall, dream boldly, and claim the life that has always been yours. Your millions are here. They are yours to live, to love, and to celebrate.